We're, we're at Sheila's parents' house in Armonk.
We're actually surrounded by my family and some of hers family, who all flew in from India. We're going to do a traditional Indian Hindu ceremony.
The groom comes in on a horse surrounded by family and friends. When I was growing up, I took horseback riding lessons for a couple of years. So.
He was training for this day.
Training for this day.
With Indian weddings, it's not always just about the bride and the groom getting married. It's more about the families joining each other.
I think that's one of our big similarities. Family is very important to both of us. We first met in July of 2006 at a hospital party.
It was a residency party that the hospital organized, and my sister actually came because she was a cardiology fellow at the same hospital.
I definitely saw her earlier in the night, but I didn't, talk to her, but I was talking to her sister and she's like, oh, you should meet my sister, and then I guess she kind of helped orchestrate the whole meeting.
It was his first time living in New York City too, so I think we had that instant connection that we're both young, we're really excited to be in New York.
Our parents both immigrated from India, and we're both in medicine.
We actually exchanged numbers that night, but being that both of us were not at all expecting to meet anyone that night, we actually just started hanging out as friends.
Our friendship just grew stronger, and then we became more serious about each other, and then we really knew that it was right.
I knew that this is someone that I wanted to keep seeing, and every time I saw him, I was just waiting for the next time I'd see him.
As soon as we started officially dating, it moved very quickly. I met her parents, she met my parents, very quickly.
We started seeing each other almost every day. My parents used to joke, they were like, we don't see you anymore, what happened? I was always hanging out with her.
When I told her that I loved her, I knew that it was only a matter of time before I'd buy the ring.
It was March 22nd, 2008.
Let's go visit my sister and my niece and my brother-in-law in Brooklyn Bridge, the Brooklyn Bridge Park. They have a little Easter egg hunt. She's like, oh, that sounds like fun.
So we went there, and I noticed, Lena was there, and his sister and his brother-in-law, but there was no Easter egg hunt, there was no kids.
We started walking towards the bridge on the boardwalk, and then she's like, what's going on? I don't understand what's going on. And then I got down on one knee, and then she's like, what are you doing? And then
I was shocked. At first I thought I was joking. I'm like, hey, this is not funny. I'm like, get up. I'm like, this is not funny at all. And he's like, no, this is serious.
I pulled out the ring, and she's like, this is a joke. She didn't believe it. She's like, will you marry me? And
it took me 10 minutes to figure it out. I was just staring at him blankly. I was like...
She just started crying and said yes. It was really nice. She was really, really surprised. Did you know you were going to marry me, or?
Are you interviewing me now?
Yes.
You're taking Lisa's job?
That's right.
Yeah,
I always knew.
Yeah, I think I always knew. We never thought about it. I just never thought about it.
So you didn't always know?
No, it just feels so natural. So I'm so, so lucky to see her every day. So I'm even luckier to marry him. So.